What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to the channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I am bringing you your second half of your love reading. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And it's a general reading, so it's going to apply to both singles and couples. Okay? So just take what resonates with your situation and leave what does not. We are going to start off with the Oracle deck. We're going to do a spread looking at intentions, challenges. This is going to be focused solely on you. Then we're going to go over to the Tarot spread, do a completely different spread, and that's going to be looking at some general situations, okay? So the Oracle deck, Tarot deck, they do not have to coincide as far as the messages. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So take what resonates as far as either or, deck, spread, whatever. Take what resonates with you the most, okay? All right, so what is Sagittarius's intentions when it comes to love for the second half of November? What is Sagittarius's intentions? Time to go. Now, this card, it can mean several things. It can mean a couple of things. Time to go could be physically your mind frame, your intention is to leave a situation, leave a relationship. It could also be leaving a frame of mind on how you feel about a relationship or how you feel about love, okay? Now, what's a challenge? What is a challenge for you guys? By the book. So your challenge is conforming to society's point of view when it comes to relationships, but that's not necessarily just the challenge. The challenge is also being with somebody and having them conform to the way you want them to conform, and not understanding that everybody's different. Not everybody's like you. So for some of you guys, the challenge is understanding that not everybody's going to think like you. Not everybody's going to do things the way you want them to. And also some of you guys, you don't want to conform. That's not your thing. And what's a lesson for Sagittarius? Ooh, damn. Slow down. What's a lesson for Sagittarius? What it is, his hands are getting cold. All right. Lesson for Sagittarius. Let's see. Higher power. Getting in touch with your spirituality. Whatever that is that you believe in. The universe, God, source, angels, yourself, but get in touch with your spirituality, whatever it is that you believe in, your higher self. But that's going to be the lesson towards the end of this month, is having faith in that and developing a relationship with your spirituality and understanding what your spirituality is. Now, let's look at the compatibility factor here. So, this is what draws you to the other person, what draws you guys together. Okay, just wanted to pop on out. Exchanging gifts. So, what draws you guys together is the fact that you guys both give and receive love to one another, or appreciation, or courtesy, whatever. But the case is, you guys are, you show each other reciprocity. Now, why is this person in Sagittarius's life? What's the purpose of them being in Sagittarius' life? What is their purpose? Imagine they're there. They're there to, in a sense, motivate you. Not like you need the motivation for some, but they're there to open up your eyes to things that you haven't experienced before. They're there to, support you on your goals. So instead of you saying, okay, I want to start a business, they're there to, support you and help you on starting that business. Instead of thinking about it or imagining it, they're there to help you manifest it. Okay? Now, for those of you who are thinking, those of you who are single, or this could be if you're in a relationship, what have you, if the question of why haven't I found soulmate comes up, let's ask that. So, why haven't some Sagittarians found their soulmate. Some of you guys are inflexible. Not being flexible, not wanting to bend, not saying bend to the other person's rules, but not wanting to, just being stuck on how you see things when it comes to relationships, how you view things, having that one-track mind, okay? I don't know why I'm still shuffling, but that's what we got here. Let's clear this out. And let's pull out the tarot deck. How did we do on time? We're decent, okay. All right, now, let's see. All right, so what's going on with you, Sagittarius? What's up with your current situation? Towards the end of this month, what's up with your love life? What's happening? The Magician, nice. That is you manifesting. That is you using all the tools and resources that you have. You know, you're smart anyway, you know what I mean? But this is bringing things into fruition. This is going after what you want. You want something, you see it, you're going to get it. Okay, that's 2 cards, but thank you. Let's clarify the Magician. You're the King of Coins. So, some of you guys may be going after an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo because the Magician is representative. If we're looking at astrologically, the Magician is representative of both Virgo and Gemini because it's ruled by Mercury. Both of those signs are ruled by Mercury. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with any sign, really. But, you know, any sign. But at the end of the day, your current situation is, for some of you guys, if it's not a person, you know, it's kind of like you're at the point where you're feeling grounded. You know, you're ready to look at things from all different aspects when it comes to your love life, whether you're in a relationship or not. You know, you're being practical. It's like wanting to, like, settle down in a sense for some of you guys. Because you can be in a relationship and not settle down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like taking things on a more serious level, on a more practical level. Now, what's the past influence? Hands are getting cold. I have like a fan going on indoors just to make white noise because I know voice like echoes and walls are thin as hell. Like, I don't know who built this building, but it's like clearly they didn't have nothing in mind when it comes to privacy. So I have a fan going on in the background, but it's like starting to get a little chilly. Past influence for you guys. I digress. You're the Fool. Nice. Your past influence. Your past influence is you wanting to take a risk. You know, you wanting to start over. You not really, it's just being carefree when it came to love. You know, it wasn't anything heavy. It was just lighthearted. You walked to the beat of your own drum. Let's clarify that. 4 of Wands. Boom. You know, in the past, some of you guys could have met someone at a party, at a celebration, at a wedding. In the past, you guys could have gotten married to this person. Because like I said right here, for some, it's about settling down. So like engagement. But it's just like you wanted a fresh start when it came to love and commitment. And what is a challenge? A challenge for Sagittarius. Being patient. You want it when you want it when you want it. You do not want to wait. You know, you have to have some discipline with that, Sag. You gotta chill out. You gotta chill. Let's clarify the 7 of Coins. Sun, damn, you guys are coming out with that major arcana, huh? Some of you guys could have been, you know, waiting. It could be a it could have been waiting on an actual sign. I hate going by the signs. I really do. But some people like to bring them up, you know, so I bring them up. But some of you guys You know, it was like waiting for that bliss, that freedom, that happiness that comes with love. It's like I said, when you want something, you want it. You know, you're passionate about it. So it's kind of like your challenge was, when is it coming? When is things going to happen? When is the energy going to pick up? Standing still is your challenge, because the sun is all about energy, you know, vitality as well. Energy, life. Without the sun, we don't have life. So you guys chill. All right, let's get on to the next one. Well, how does Sagittarius overcome their challenges? How do you overcome your How do you overcome your challenges? I was about to say, how do you overcome your Sag? How do you overcome your challenges, Sagittarius? Damn, with the major arcana. Look at things from a different perspective. Patience. Okay? Even though your challenge is patience, you need to be patient, because there's things that you could not be seeing that you need to start seeing from a different perspective. You know, you have to wait. If you want something and you want something that's worthwhile, you got to wait for it. And then again, this is for both singles and couples, because even if you're in a relationship, you know, your relationship is evolving. And I say that because in the past, you had the Fool. That's all about evolution. Yes, new beginnings, but the Fool is all about being a rebellion and evolving and, you know, starting anew. Let's clarify the Hanging Man. So yeah, how to overcome your challenges is to be patient, because you're going to get what you want, but you have to see things in a certain light in order to do so. And then we have the Three of Cups. Be patient and have fun while you're waiting, which I feel like you're going to do anyway, because like I said, you guys don't have, from the Sagittariuses that I know, or Sagittarians that I know, you guys don't like to sit in one place for too long. So it's kind of like, well, if I'm going to wait for, you know, love, if I'm going to wait for this person to come around, if I'm going to wait for, you know, that spark, whatever the case may be, in the meantime, I'm going to go out and have a good time. You know, go out and have a good time. Take your mind off of things that feel a little heavy for you. Let's see, what is your focus though? Where's your focus at right now, Sagittarius? You have the Six of Coins. That is generosity, being fair, being able to give something to somebody. Because, yeah, we're talking about coins, money, physical things, but something that's tangible. Well, we're talking about love here. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like being able to give someone a piece of you because they gave you a piece of them. So your focus right now, some of you guys are really trying to get serious when it comes to your relationships. If you haven't been already, I'm not saying that you guys aren't serious about relationships. Some Sagittariuses are, some aren't. To each his own. Everybody's different, because it all goes by your moon sign, your Venus sign, everything else. But yeah, your focus is to, be fair. And some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra. This guy's holding the Libra symbol right there. We have Earth energy around you, though. We got a little bit of everything. Let's clarify the Six of Coins. So yes, your focus is on generosity. These two came out. So we have the Eight of Coins and the Seven of Coins. Your focus is on generosity. Like I said, kind of like that exchanging gifts thing that came up in the Oracle. You know, this is something that, like I said, you want to get serious about. You want to get clarity on. You want to put your focus on it. You know, this is something that you don't want to sit up here and dream about something. You want to go after it. So some of you guys have your eye on somebody if you're single. and you want to go after that person. Like I said, you could have met them at an event. You could have met them at an event. I can't even talk. At an event, and like your focus is on them. Your focus is on, you know, showing them that you are stable. You know, that you're not just, you know, out and about all the time and, you know, flighty. It's like you have choices, but you want to choose just that one person. And what's the outcome? This is nice. Let's see what your outcome is, Sag. What is Sagittarius's outcome? You know, the Four of Swords. Okay. Taking a breather there, huh? Sag is like, I'm sitting ass down. All right, but we have the Four of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands, so that's your energy. I want to pull out one more, but give me a second. So it's like, yeah, you want to think about things, but you're confident. You know, it's like, I feel like you're waiting on someone to come around. Relationship, no relationship, whatever. Where am I at with time? Not bad. Okay. But male or female, doesn't matter. This is you right here. Like, you just want to rest. Some of you guys have been busybodies. And towards the end of the month, you just want to kick back and relax. But I just want one more for that. That's nice. Well, give me one more for the outcome, please. And you have the Star. You have the Star. This is something that is divinely guided. And it's powerful because you have the Sun and you have the Star. Those are both stars. You have two major stars in your reading. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 major arcana in your reading. So these are major events. Now, like I always say, you determine your own destiny. This is not written in stone. You know, you determine your own fate. When I say with readings, this is a snapshot of what could be. This is a snapshot of, you know, things that can happen for you. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you make your own decisions. This is really to get your mind working, is how I explain it to people. It's the wheels turning. It gives you a perspective. But your outcome is beautiful because even though you're waiting and being patient, it's like you're changing. It's like you're evolving, like the Fool. You know what I'm saying? Did we have anything in here regarding that? Time to go. Remember I said this could be about you physically leaving a person or leaving a frame of mind. For some of you guys, it's about leaving a frame of mind. And even with your lesson being higher power, you know, getting in touch with your spirituality. And that's all up in this spread. Spirituality. You got the Magician, you got the Fool, these major arcanas. Pretty much the spread, give or take a few cards. Some of you guys you could be on the cusp, but you're pursuant of someone. And if you're in a relationship, you want to take things seriously. You know, you don't want to be playing games or, you know, bamboozling someone. That's the word my sister used. I was bamboozled. Yeah, you don't want to be bamboozling anybody. You just want to chill with this person. You want to be in your element and you want to be happy. Remember, the question on the oracle was, why is this person in your life? And the answer was, imagine. So this person is there to help you bring your dreams and make your dreams come true. The person who you imagine being with is the person who you're going to be with. Whether you're leaving whatever your situation, whether this be a next relationship or you don't have a relationship, somebody coming in. I feel like this is geared a lot towards the singles. But like I said, if you're in a relationship, this could also apply to you too. So again, apply it how you see it. Let's move on. That's beautiful. I don't know why, but for some reason, these readings, I'm having a hard ass time thinking about titles. It's like, maybe I should use, I'm say, if I repeat titles, it's whatever. But I try to make them as descriptive as possible. I'm not the best at titles, but we shall see. But it's nice. You guys are looking nice. You guys are looking nice. Like I said, you guys got some big things happening for you, Sagittarius. And I mean what I say and what I feel and what I see. Okay? You have big things happening. Even if you might have a shitty week or a shitty month, like, it's like you guys are like manifesting hell out of this year. And some of you guys don't even know it. Like, you don't even know how powerful you are right now. I haven't looked at your chart placements or where you're at right now, astrologically, you know, but I should start doing that before I do the readings. But hey, you know, whatever. But still, like, just on a side note, like, you guys are, there's something about you that just is, it's pulling me. It bothers me. Not in a bad way. All right, let's look at the other person, huh? So what is the other person? So the potential lover or the partner of a Sagittarius, what are their intentions when it comes to love? Two of Swords. They're indecisive. They're trying to figure out what it is exactly that they want. Let's clarify that, please. But they know what they want. They're just buying some time. You're the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they know what they want. They know what they want when it comes to love. They know what the clarity is. They have that clarity. Now, how do they feel about Sagittarius? Okay, don't do it to me. Don't do it, Molly. All right, how do they feel about Sagittarius? Justice. Yeah, some of you guys are dealing with the Libra. It could be anybody. But when it comes to you, it's all about fairness. You know, it's about cause and effect. It's like they understand that what they give to you is what you're going to give back to them. And let's just clarify that quickly here, because I don't want to go 3 minutes. Yeah, damn you, Sagittarius. I didn't take that side note. I just pulled out 2 cards. That's nice, though. So we have justice. This is how they feel about you. Fairness, equality, karma. We have the Wheel of Fortune, all right? This is ruled by Jupiter, your planet, okay? Clearly, there's chemistry there. We have the Queen of Cups. You know, they feel emotionally deeply connected to you. It's like things are turning in their favor. Even if you're in a relationship, it's like things are turning for the best. Things are looking up. And lastly, why are you in their life? Can you see those cards? Yeah, pretty much. Why are you in their life, Sagittarius? Why is Sagittarius in this person's life? You're the 9 of Wands. I want to clarify that. Oh, baby. No, that's not it. No, that's not it either. Shit. Queen of Swords. Oh, what the hell is that? Oops, sorry, that was an alarm. Yeah, so you're in their life to show them that it's okay to kind of put the armor down. You know, come from a place of, you know, be passionate about something, but also use your intellect. That did not make any sense. My alarm literally just threw me off. Give me one more second. I'm going to get one more card for that. What the hell? It's okay to put your guard down and be honest when it comes to what you want in love. You could be confused, but you're really not confused. You're there to give them that clarity. You're there to bring them love. Love that they've been wanting and needing and trying to hold on to. And it made them cold. Not necessarily like cold, but it made them hard. And you're there to bring them that love. You got the 2 of Cups. Ain't that a beauty? I don't know what the hell I'm going to title this. Like I said, I'm having struggle. It's been struggleville with these titles. Sagittarius, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Comment below. Let me know if this resonates. Yeah, I'll catch you on the next reading. If you want a personal reading, the link to the website is in the description box below. I wish you blessings, Sagittarius, and I wish you love and light. See ya.